Good evening and welcome to Dundee Ice Rink for the final of the Special Invitation Challenge Cup. Dundee Rockets, the home team, against their arch rivals, Fife Flyers. Let me just explain the reason Rockets are in the final, despite having been beaten in the semi-final by Murrayfield Racers, is that Racers have a league commitment tonight and can't play. So we're looking forward to what is very much a local derby. Let's go over then to our commentary team. Paul Ferguson is the summariser, and Dave Lanning, who'll tell us a bit about tonight's teams.
And a really fascinating clash in prospect between the reigning national champions, the Dundee Rockets, and the Scottish club who can claim to be the pretenders to that throne, Fife Flyers. Let's have a look at the Rockets first. Well, as always, at the back, they'll be looking to the guile and experience of number 5, Chris Bridster, such a playmaker in their squad. Up front, Bois is having a marvellous season, their top scorer. And we'll look as well for one of the outstanding British players in attack. That's number 18, Ronnie Wood. His wing play, a feature of the Dundee attack. And Fife, well, they really can be called the High Flyers this season, having a marvellous year. And much of that is down to the scoring potential of their two imports. Number 9, Dave Stojanovic, looking for his 100th goal of the season here in this Grampian Challenge Cup final. And his hunting partner, big number 19, Danny Brown. He's usually devastating in front of net as well. While at the back, so much revolves around their player coach. He's been such a member and such a factor in this success this year. Ronnie Plum, number 3, who's played all over the world and is really setting the Kirkcaldy ice alight this year. So a tremendous match in prospect. Let's now enjoy it together. So Dundee Rockets in the blue-coloured tops, the darker strip playing from right to left as we look at it here in this fascinating final. Fife Flyers in their familiar blue and white and gold strip, and this is Ronnie Plum straight into the action for them. Right here to Andy Linton as Fife sweep up for the third. Most of their fans are behind that goal, and it's a fair following here, almost a full house. Back to the point man. And the puck still bobbing around there. And Fife, there's an opportunity and an early save brought out of Mike Ward there. Fife look, they really mean business here now. Here's a chance for Ronnie Wood, tries to reverse pass to Bois, broken up there by number 14, Andy Linton. This is Stojanovic line deep now, Plum to Linton. Linton will try a shot. Here's a chance for Dundee, and the breakers on here. Right in front, it is Bois! What a start for the Rockets. Salter, the supplier. Bois with the finishing touch, and that really was a picture goal.
Well, Dave, that was incredible. It was against the run of play. Look at it again. Salter comes in, it's a 2-on-1 break. Plum goes for the puck, and Bois puts it in the open nets.
And that's the start, really, that Dundee were looking for. And now here come Fife with Abel. Abel trying to bring in his number 9, Stojanovic. Stojanovic again. Fife will be stung by that early goal. And again, the break is on for the Flyers. This is Wood all the way across here to Bois. Bois trying to dump in, but the offside whistle pulled very quickly. This offside rule in ice hockey, please.
Well, when you attack the opposition's blue line, Dave, the puck must be the first thing over the blue line. The players come second, but the puck must go first.
Really is a superb atmosphere here at Dundee. The crowd still piling in from all directions. It's not going to be far short of a full house. An indication of the popularity of the support. And it's good to see so many young fans. That really is a healthy sign for the future. And the Rockets playing it around with a good deal of confidence. Here's Ronnie Wood all the way across the ice, trying to bring in Salter. And Salter was the man who supplied the last goal. And he's done it on his own this time. Quite remarkable.
Well, listen to that noise. Salter took this pass on the wing. He had 2 men to beat, came in from an impossible angle here and took a shot. I have a feeling the goaltender's confidence may be shaken a bit. That's 2 shots and 2 goals. Let's look at this. He's a bit off to the left-hand side. The goalie's a bit off there. The shot comes in, and he picks that from an impossible angle. 2-0, Dave.
And we're still in the opening minutes. Well, if you like goals, if you like action, the ice hockey is your spot now. Here we go again. It was Charlie Kinman. Forechecked there by Pennycook. Kinman checking back, playing around. Both the squads have second lines on ice now. But Dundee have made a tremendous start. Grimster, such a calming influence in the Rockets' defence. Brinster, flick pass there, and the Dundee really look in peak form. Shot was on target, no real power there for Andrew Donald. It's still not away. Back to the point man, Woods, and out will come Brian Peach. Peach, solid defence man. Brinster inevitably at the back, turning again, getting himself into a bit of a problem here. It's still emerging with the puck. A bit lucky there, but perseverance paying off. A long chase back here for Dougie Latto. And that's icing, and very quickly Paul Ferguson, our expert, will explain the icing rule.
Well, if you shoot the puck all the way down the ice from your side of the red line, then it's icing. It's a delaying tactic, and the referees don't put up with that, so the whistle blows and the puck comes all the way down. You can ice the puck if you're a man short through penalty, though, Dave.
And it's the kind of rule that many feel might well be introduced to positive effect in other sports. It does reduce negative play, and now the pressure all on Dundee. And the referee, who is Glenn Riley, not too happy with that drop. And here we go again. Bois is in there for the Rockets. Bois, an opening goal early, and there is a score. It looked like Andy Linton. The shot went through a ruck of players. Linton certainly had an early touch. Paul.
Well, Dave, the referee blew the whistle to get Linton out of the circle on the first face-off. He was in there too quick. He knew what he was going to do. Watch him move from the right. As soon as the puck is dropped, he races into the circle. Here he comes from the right-hand side, and he takes the shot, and Mike Ward really doesn't have a chance on this. I don't think he sees it, but Linton knew exactly what he was going to do on that, and the score is now 2-1.
Fife, of course, currently lying second in the league, in the Premier League standings. Oh, good piece of forechecking there. And down there goes Pennycook. And surely a penalty, Paul.
That's right, it's going to be a tripping penalty, and it's going against the Dundee Rockets. No doubt about it. That happened right in front of the referee, Riley. And number 5, Brinster, is going in the box.
Well, there is Ronnie Plum, the guide and mentor and coach, indeed, of this Fife revival this season. They really have had a memorable season. It isn't over yet by a long way either. They dearly love to add this Grampian trophy to their growing list of honours this year. Now Plum again. Well, allowing him to go. Brown reads the pass way out here. He's got Pennycook lurking in acres of space back here. Stojanovic with the shot. Here's Plum again, lining up on the blue line. And, well, the Rockets are content to play it out. No icing, of course, with a man in the penalty box. Again, here is Stojanovic. Latto out to Stojanovic. Stojanovic trying to bring in Ron Plum. The pass was a bit of a lucky deflection there. Latto to Stojanovic, not really well controlled. Plum again over his blue line, going over the red line, going over the defence line, and Plum going a long way. They let him go, and Ron Plum said, thank you very much. And, well, the Rockets will be plumb crazy about that one, Paul.
Well, that ties it up. That's a power play goal. You can see Plum. I don't know what the defense were doing. They took him into the corner like they should, but they let him shoot. And I think they should have tried to stop this one. Mike Ward a bit to blame because it was an impossible angle from which he shot. But let's see this again. Mike Ward against the post. The shot comes in, goes through his legs, and that ties it up.
Kinman and Brown getting locked up for the puck. Brian Peat looking across to Dougie Latto. Two Lattos, of course, in this Fife squad, Gordon and Doug. Neat stick work by Brian. Walked down by Brinster. Woods. Oh, the skate being used there, which is okay. Pete across here to number 8, and that is Gordon Latto, rather Doug Latto. Oh, Brinster taking that one high, and now Stojanovic playing it way across. And here come the Rockets, and they are devastating on the break. Got Gulcher there, and that's the goal, and it's Charlie Kidman. Once again, the player allowed to go a long way, and Charlie Kidman said, thank you very much, take that, Paul Ferguson.
Dave, that was a nice three-man break here. You can see this is the way you should break out of your own zone. With the center, two wingers coming down the ice. He crosses the blue line and decides he's going to keep this one. He cuts in now. The goalie is well positioned. Don't know how he missed this, but it's right past his glove. That's 3-2.
And that was not the most constructive pass we've seen. And it is an icing whistle, so play will be pulled back on to the Dundee goal, and Mike Ward has something to think about again. Kenny Cook and Kinman, it looks as though he's coming in here. Charlie Kinman. Door. Tough, experienced player, Charlie Kinman, gives nothing away. Jimmy Pennycook's been around the Scottish scene for some time. There's the shot from Brown, and Pennycook might have done just a little bit better there. He's still involved and does well this time. Right across in front is Brown, and it must be Shawley. Oh, what a miss.
Well, Dave, the Fife Flyers are really putting on the pressure, and a lot of it's coming right from the draw. We saw Linton score off the draw, and this one they won the draw again, got it back, and then they buzzed around the net. Mike Ward came up trumps on that one, kicked it away, and the Rockets were lucky to clear it.
Brinster coming down on the left flank. Pete and Salter going in. Right in front there, Bois. How did he miss that one? Salter really worked magnificently, and Bois has put those away as a rule. They're right in front again, looking for Salter. Plum, neat flick pass back from Linton. Couldn't find a colleague. Salter again, he's been dangerous up this wing. Played out, Linton, oh, beats Brinster. There is Stojanovic right in front. There's Brown. The Fife contingent leapt to their feet there. End-to-end stuff, thrilling ice hockey. Oh, that's a good shot. Ronnie Wood it was with it. Ali Wood, 2 Woods of course in the Dundee squad. And Salter is uncompromising. Picked up by Linton. Interception again by Ali Wood, only as far as Brian Peat. Now Peat with time to go. Peat knocking it back to Stojanovic. Off target with the shot. Linton will pick up. All covered, his man out front there. Brian is there, Stojanovic is there, but the forecheck came in crucially from Brinster. All 5 here. Linton's shots took a deflection, lazy, could have been treacherous there. Mike Ward was aware of it. Penny Cook. Forechecks, Brown pivoting 360 degrees. Pucks bouncing around, Pennycook going in hard. Oh, that was neat work. This is Bois. Bois takes Latto out of the game. Out here, it is Salter, still Salter. There's a stick loose. And we have Jimmy Pennycook. Pennycook and Stojanovic, complete misunderstanding, and the Dundee crowd loved that. Now Lafferty, got to be offside. Bois, And Ronnie Plum will play it around with Wood harassing him now. Bois picking it up. Bois all the way back to Ali Wood. Ali Wood measures the shot. Blocked. And away we go. And it is Stojanovic. Could this be his 100th goal? It isn't. Great, great save. Mike Ward, the hero of the moment.
That was a great save by Mike Ward. The puck was blocked at the blue line. Stojanovic stole it. You can see him. He's all alone from center ice. He comes in on Mike Ward. Ward comes out nicely to cut down the angle. He waits for Stojanovic to make his move, and then he smothers it. Lovely save.
Bois again moving with stealth and skill. Salter and Plum, and Salter's lost his protective helmet. Here is Salter without the helmet, we can see. Around to Bois. Bois has Brinster available. Here is Brinster. Brinster poking, passing it to Bois. There's a helmet there. He's got to get out of the way. Well, wonder if we're going to go with a helmet. Here's Brinster.
There is 1 minute on the field.
There you go. Plum and Bois getting involved, and here comes Stojanovic. Stojanovic and Brinster. And, well, that was really brewing up. That was almost inevitable, that collision. Good little move here on, and it was Ronnie Wood unable to control the puck. Here we are going in hard now. Right in front, Salter over the protective netting. Into the last half minute of an enthralling first period then. Here is the face-off. Bois going in with Jimmy Pennycook. And Fife will play it way up ice, of course, with the man in the penalty box, no icing whistle. Chase back on for Ali Wood. He has Bois available. And now the penalty seems to have been served. Brown back on ice. Both squads back at full strength. Just a few seconds remaining of this first period. Needs to be the forechecking by Brinster, brings in Bois. Shot was deflected and it was going a fair pace. Pete. Neat little pass out to Plum. Plum trying to bring in Danny Brown. Brown back on ice. There is the final penalty, and the crowd put their hands together as well they might. It really has been a splendid first period. 3-2 the score in Dundee's favour. Some great individual goals so far.